Hello gamers and welcome to a new video. Today we're gonna do a spell cleave in SFK. There's two ways you can do that. You can rather do a full run or a XP run basically, where you just do like half of the dungeon and grind for XP. So the XP runs is for lower levels. So if you start this at level 20 to 22, 23, I would suggest you to do that. And after that you do full runs. So we're gonna do a full run here. But I will also tell you where you can go out and reset for the XP run. We're gonna do this with a bit higher level. We started at level 20. It is also really easy. It takes a bit more time, but it should be no issue at all. This group is a random group. Fate is my mate. But other than this, it's like full of randoms. We did one run before, and now I'm starting to record it, so it should be really smooth. Obviously, you know, it's a live run, so mistakes can happen, but we don't expect that. But for the first pull, you basically pull everything up till here, and you just arcane explosion. The reason why you do that is because some of these mobs are freeze immune. One of our mages doesn't understand that, but that's fine. So we're just gonna reach in here, and we just kill them with arcane explosion. Obviously, this goes a bit slower if you are lower level, but it is still fine. If you need the mage that is pulling, like you always allocate one mage that is pulling. In this video, that's me. The priest is always gonna shield me before I run, and then we just pull everything together. And if you're lower, you run up to the stairs, and they should follow you while you keep arcane explosion, because you should be the first in damage. And then you just port to the other side to dodge some damage. As you can see here, shielding me, so we go farther. This time we're gonna pull everything, including the boss. Gonna first pull the tree on top, and then we jump down, so they cannot reach us. Then we jump up again. Healers will hate this, but trust me, it's the safest strat, and we just run circles. So at this point, we showed lose aggro, and we can also stand in here and just blast with the whole group. And it is really easy to heal for the healer normally, so no issue at all. We're gonna kill him. The XP you can expect here is like between 20 and 30k, depending if you do a full run, if you are like your level, how good your group is, obviously, right? It's something we cannot control. And if it's an XP run or a full run. So I'm just gonna drink here when he's coming. In the next pull, you could pull everything. But it is a random group, so we're not gonna do like the full thingy. We basically do most likely what you guys are gonna do in pack groups anyways, so like in random groups. And we basically pull the first half and then the second half. We will do also get the horses in our pull. You don't need to do that, or you should not do that if you're level 20 to 22, because you don't have improved Blizzard and you do less damage. So that would not be good for you to do. So don't copy paste that. Like, you can just leave the horses alone and do them in a separate pool. Yes, it is a little bit slower, but you know, it's still fun. Okay, we're gonna pull everything together here. Frost Nova and just Blizzard. Because those mobs are not freeze immune anymore. It's just they give themselves a magic shield, but that's no issue at all. If you have aggro, which I don't have right now, but doesn't matter. If you do have a lot of aggro and you get in trouble, you can just run up the stairs here with them, wait for them to be like here, and then just jump down, so they will go around to get space from the mobs, right? Really, really easy. 4 mages and 1 priest is the fastest setup for this. Here we do an invocation, so we can directly do the next pull. We don't need to drink. Well, 4 mages and 1 priest is the fastest setup. You can do 3 priests, 1 tank, and 3 mages, 1 tank, and a priest. It's also very fine. Just then the tank is basically doing the pulling. Here I do it, so I'm basically the tank with some extra damage for the group. But other than this, the tank normally pulls everything with a shield to be safe. And yeah, that's also gonna work. So here we pull the horses, pull everything together, Frost Nova. Especially like when you're lower level, you can like talk a bit like who is doing the first Frost Nova. It should be the mage that is doing the pulling. And then, you know, like you can make a rotation. It's not needed. We never done this. But like someone in our group wanted to do it. We just basically decided to not listen to him. Because, you know, we don't want to like wait till someone is doing stuff. Just want to blast through it, turning our head off. But it is a thing to do. So if everyone like is always consistently casting the Frost Novas at the same time, you might as well do that. Just to make it a bit easier. So now we're gonna do 2 more pulls. Basically the first pull is like till the first boss, and then we do the last boss in 1 pull. I also gonna tell you like where you tell your group to wait and stuff. So if you do this after watching this guide, you can also lead a random group. That's the experience in the masterclass you're gonna get here. So first of all, we pull this group. And here we just fall back to reduce damage. And then we Boss Nova. Getting some heals, going in again, and it's fine. Also, in case you guys are new to anything like this at all, whenever you Frost Nova mobs, they're gonna attack all the targets standing next to them, and like nearly instantly. So you never want to be like at the mobs when you Frost Nova them. Also, you should look out for your mates when you do that, right? Always give them time to gain some space and then Frost Nova them on range. Okay, so here we're gonna say wait here. Well, those guys know, I just do it for the video. Because now we're gonna pull the world room. So we're gonna region full. The healer is gonna give us a shield. We also gonna activate our mana shield. Yes, you're gonna have less mana, but the pulling is gonna be incredibly easier. You can do it without it. I can do it without it. It's not an issue. But you will lose a bit damage. Like you will gain a little bit damage if you do it without it because you have more mana. But this is the safest way. So we're gonna show you that. Chill E. And I shield myself. This is a pot. So if you pull it, depending on your mana, you rather go in or you kill it solo. If it has a bad timing. So we're gonna do Fire Blast here. TP out, and that's it. Our healer is a good boy, so always following me, always making sure I'm alive. He doesn't need to, but yeah, he's a good boy. Now we Frost Nova. And now obviously the next mage can do it. There we go. We go a bit back. And just a normal Blizzard thing. Obviously at level 20, this is a bit harder. So you could do this without pulling the boss. And then just single target the boss later if you are lower level. I would say you can do it directly. We didn't done it at the start because it was also like, yeah, I don't know if you can pull it off. We would, but it's gonna be more hectic. So if you're level 20 to 22, do your group a little favor, make it a bit easier. You don't really lose that much time, right? It is still insane XP. And then we're gonna run into the next room because there will be a pet spawning. So we want to drink here and tell that your group. That's the thing that we do. It's basically there's the pot. Fate is pulling it, and I'm gonna pull everything upstairs. So I'm just gonna use a potion here. I'm just gonna pull everything upstairs, and then we pull everything together. It is something that works easily if the second mage knows what to do. If not, I will not do this pull, so... I mean, you're still gonna do it, but without the pot. Right? And then it will come up later. It is totally fine. This is just a bit more efficient. So if you can do it, you do it. If not, it's fine. Not the end of the world. We just pull everything together. He pulled the other side here. Also, obviously, if you do it with randoms, look first how your healer is healing and stuff, right? You can always split this pull into one pull, or just don't do this room here. It is more XP, obviously, but we are not going this road. So yeah, you can do it with a bit less XP, but more safe if you want some. So the next pull is basically the hardest pull in the whole dungeon, but only if you don't use your shields and if you are too greedy. So sometimes on the next pull you can pull the boss, and sometimes you cannot. So the puller mage needs to know when he can do it. Obviously, this with a tank is really, really easy since he doesn't care if he's getting silenced and he can survive longer. But as a mage, this is basically your scariest pull. So we're gonna ask for shield again. So sometimes these mobs are always silencing you when you stand next to them. I don't know why I did that Frost Nova. These are like silencing you when you are next to them. So what you want to do is you want to flame blast this mob, so the boss is also coming. And sometimes they are just silenced, so you cannot do it. And some people will then wait there. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's still fine. Some people will obviously just wait there to flame blast him or run completely in. But that's like when you're mostly risking to die. So don't do it. Trust me, it's not worth it. If you cannot do it, you don't just do the boss. He drops a shield. And only the tank will need it, but if you're in a tank with a tank, then you can easily let him pull it anyway, so it's not an issue then. It just, if you are 4 mages, 1 priest, it will be a little issue, but not too much. Nothing to worry about. And obviously, you know, practice makes you better, so. When you are too greedy, you will see what I meant. Let me tell you that. Okay, so here we drink again. Boss didn't drop anything. Okay, that's weird. Well, whatever, I guess. I didn't even know that's possible. But yeah, you see, you can skip him. He doesn't even drop something. Whatever. Okay, well, now we continue. These are still silence mobs. After this, there is no silence mobs anymore. There will be another spot with mobs that look similar, but they're not silencing. It's like somehow a lot of people think that they will. They don't. They will curse you though, so we are mages. I mean, obviously, if you do this, you always have mages in your group. So you can just remove curses with that. If you do not remove the curses, they will do like 200 something damage every minute to you. And obviously, if they trigger in a bad moment, they can kill someone. So always just remove the curses. Obviously, every mage should just do it for himself, and then obviously look at the priest altogether. But then again, be the good boy. Also watch out for the others. Maybe someone doesn't know. Maybe someone didn't watch this guide. So, yeah. We region again. Now it's just the boss pull. We could pull the boss with the other groups together, but I prefer to do something else later. But yeah, you could pull this boss and then the next groups I'm gonna show you, or you just do the boss solo. Also, this boss, if you farm for XP, you're not gonna do him. Sorry, I told you I'm gonna tell you. I just forgot that. So basically, on the XP run, you do the ghosts, you come up here, and then outside, you can basically just jump down. I'm gonna show you real quick. So here, you can jump over the wall, just jump down and run out and exit. So here's like the stairs, you jump down there, go out. And that's it, then you reset. That's like the XP run for you, because in this part, the mobs are getting higher. Also the ghosts that we killed here outside, you most likely don't want to do that pull as well, because again, they're just higher in XP. So if you're level 20 to 22, it takes way longer to kill them, so not really worth it. Just jump down there, take the stairs. Again, so for the next pull, we're gonna pull a bit more. This is like my version of doing it. You can just like pull all the mobs on the rooftop and you're gonna be completely fine. But that will be most likely you wanna do 3 groups. We're gonna do it in 2 pulls, so I'm gonna go down with them as well. Just frost over everything behind me, so they will get the aggro. Because we're gonna pull a part of this here. Just those mobs. Because otherwise, when you will do this pull next, this will come earlier than the rest of the mobs, so it splits it. And especially like in random groups, it makes it way more complicated if mobs are splitted, so we don't want to risk that. Oh, shut up. Can explosion them. Okay, there we go. And Frost Nova and Blizzard. Always remember, you do have evocations here. If you need them, you will use them on this pulse. They are a bit harder. But everything totally fine. Remove curses, remove the curse from him. Well, Fate can remove his own curse. He's a good boy. There's an invocation right now. So, since he used it, we can just all evocate and then we can run again. Oh no, I have to build. So we don't need. Good. Wait here. So you tell your group again to wait here. Then you go. This is really easy. You basically go over here. And then you just backpedal, and normally from the timing, that should be good enough for him to pull this group as well. So you just backpedal a bit. If you go directly away, he doesn't pull the other group on the stairs. So you will have more mobs less. This also basically decides again if you do 1 pull or 2 pull later on. So it is good to min-max this if you care about the min-maxing part. But at the end of the day, us, like everything, you know. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, you do it next run. You will stay here a lot. We plan to stay here from 20 to 27 or 28, depends. And then we go graveyard. I will also have, well, this is gonna be the first video I'm gonna release, but probably by the time you're watching it, I already have other guides for spell cleave things. We will do a guide for RFC, we will do a guide for this, obviously. For graveyard and library, for like split runs between them. Armory and then cathedral. And then it's just gonna be the normal Sulfurag mage, you just, you know, do the things. I just didn't found any guides for this myself, so this is like the strats we came up with. Probably there's people that are doing the same thing. I just didn't find a video, so I just thought like I make videos for this dungeons as well. So you guys all know what's going on if you want to do this. Also, if you have a friend, as an example, like we play with a rogue, and we was doing a melee cleave, and obviously warriors are just better than rogues in melee cleaves. But also here, if you have a friend that plays a warlock or whatever, you just go 3 mages, 1 warlock, 1 priest or so. Like you can take them with them, right? Don't ditch your friends just for some XP. Don't be that guy. And yeah, so that was the pool. We all regent. So here it depends on how many mobs are left. If there's not a lot of mobs left, you basically take them to the boss. If there's too much, you don't. But we should be fine here. There's a chest normally here. Yep. And there's one also under the stairs. This is like the chest normally people don't know, so it can spawn there. So if it is there, basically you can, also like you should always check it because most people don't see it. Like they just don't know it can even spawn there. So you pull everything to the boss. Now we just Frost Nova. There you go. And again, we started this dungeon with level 20. We had like way less gear. I was like at 800 or 900 mana. And there's the next guy that was already in one of my groups. He wants to join again because we are so good. They all love us. I came online and someone messaged me that I don't know, and he asked me if I'm this spell cleave guy. So someone was running around and telling people like, "Yo, there's this mage. He's doing spell cleave runs in SFK." Like, I don't know. I don't know why he asked that, but yeah, it's funny. So yeah, just do it, and everyone will love you. I tell you that. You're gonna have many friends. Everyone is gonna add you, and yeah. Also, a good tip is if you play with randoms and they are good, in ones right now, if they are good, you can just always add them and go with them again. It's something a lot of people don't do, but you know, if you understand each other, if you have a fun time, so like, why not go more dungeons and just add each other in the future? Okay, so this, I didn't want to pull this yet, I just wanted to region, but I guess it's fine, we can do it. I'm gonna use a mana potion here just to make it a bit easier. It's also something, right, like, I always get like a few mana potions, heal potions. Mostly if you are the pull mage or the tank in every dungeon, normally people are just like giving you heal potions anyways. They, like this group especially, like they gave me 2 heal potions as well. So you will normally always get them from some nice randoms, but if not, just buy some. You will do also a lot of gold here. We also dropped already in total 2 Shadow Fangs. Well, with this character we dropped 1, and then with our melee cleave group we dropped 1. So, you know, sometimes lucky. They're selling right now for like 30 to 40 gold, and they will obviously go higher in the time. So you can get like a really big amount of money for this level at least. But even if not, you will always make money. So buying some potions is not bad. It makes the runs way safer. So yeah. By the way, well, as you guys see, I don't have Playtime on right now. I was making my PC fresh because of some things I just forgot to download it. If you have it, or like any other add-ons, you have cast bars. And if you cast to summoning the wolves, you can counterspell it. So just be better than me and do it. Okay, we don't need this. We wanted no heals. Damn, our healer is getting equipped. Let's go. He won the belt the first run as well. He is getting the gear. I mean, obviously, we will drop the rope on this run because we do it for a guide. And you, like a full run takes like 25 minutes. An XP run takes like 12 to 13 minutes, depending on how fast you are. So again, what I said, like with the horses, there's no issue in not pulling them because otherwise you will get locked out from the dungeon. Well, only 1 or 2 minutes, but you know, it still doesn't make sense to like go for it that hard and put a risk on it. It's like, yeah. Also, if you are about to die and you are a mage, always prioritize that the healer comes out alive if you can, because that will save you more time as well. You know, sometimes stuff goes wrong, and that's totally fine. So, if everyone is about to die, try to save your healer, because he can then rest you again. Then for the boss, we basically cast on him from here. And whenever he aggroes someone, well, I do not have a play turn, so Fate is in my Discord, he can just tell me when he is casting on me. But if he's casting on you, just go behind this wall and you LOS it. And then obviously the boss will move over time, so you always have to like have a wall in between you and him, and then it's fine. If someone is getting mind control, because that's something that the boss is doing, I need to remove this cursor. If someone is getting mind controlled, then you can sheep him, and the priest can dispel the sheep. Obviously, if it is like if you play with some friends or so, and if they get mind controlled, you should troll them a bit and just kill them. Yeah.
Fail.
Yep. I say like you're gonna tell me when it's me, but like it's not me, right? This. Okay.
This.
Yeah. Okay, we just jump down here. There we go. Gonna cast again. Don't let him come to melee because he can stun you. Don't know if it's me. Yeah, it is still me.
No, it isn't.
Yep. Okay, thank you. Can you do the mind controlling thing, please? Hello, it's for the video. Stop damage. Damn it! We're too fast. Stop it, fate! Damn it. The randoms are like, what the fuck are they doing? It's really not mind controlling. There we go. So you basically sheep him. If this would be your friend, you would cast fireball instead, right? Obviously. And so when he's not mind controlled anymore, the priest can dispel it. And that's it. Well, this is for our rogue. Nice that we have one. And yeah, that's it with the guide. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, like, subscribe, follow, and all that stuff. I also stream on Twitch nearly every day, so make sure to watch my stream as well and support me there. I'm more of a streamer than a YouTuber, but I plan to do more guides in the future. Thanks for watching. See you guys. Bye bye.